James Zemaitis. I'm in the 20th Century Design Department at Sotherbys here in New York, and Architectural Digest and GIA came to me to discuss principles of authenticity when I approach works of 20th century design. It turns out there are a lot of similarities between grading gems and exquisite works of 20th century design. The first issue that always comes up is provenance. Provenance is the history of the work. Issues of provenance play the key role in authenticating works of 20th century design. And there's nothing that is more of the smoking gun than having some sort of original paperwork or documentation that proves that you've had this work going back to the appropriate era that the piece was designed. What we're about to see is highlights from an original interior furniture by Émile Jacques Ruhlmann, France's greatest Art Deco furniture designer of the 1920s. What is extraordinary about this collection, the works actually come with their original paperwork, ranging from invoices to bills of sale to even canceled checks. We're here on the 10th floor at Sotheby's, where we now have an opportunity to actually look at several of the works from this original Ruhlmann interior that we're selling in our December sale. This piece, this demi-lune shaped cabinet with an Ebenen de Macassar veneer and original ivory trimmings in terms of the keys and the dental work and these wonderful curlicue patterns on top. This is Ruhlmann at his finest. When you actually take the piece and turn it around and look at the back, what we have here are Ruhlmann's brandings. You know, actually his name here and the A, which corresponds with his Atelier A, which was one of two levels of his workshop that produced the majority of his work. Now, it's a bit of a cliche that all furniture has to have its original labels or original stampings. There are plenty of works of French furniture that were not marked to begin with. However, when you have it, it's phenomenal. And in this case, it actually matches up, of course, with the original invoices that we have. And thus, it's the final process, the final step in that certifying that a piece is authentic and that the provenance is accurate and it is what we say it is when it goes into the catalog.
Hi, I'm John King from GIA, and the topic here is trust. Just as James has discussed the process that he goes through to certify antiques, at GIA we go through numerous steps to produce the definitive certification on diamonds. Some of the characteristics that can affect, for example, the clarity grade are so subtle that they're barely visible at 10x magnification. This would be like looking at the night sky and taking a number of seconds before you were able to see a very subtle star in the sky. One of the most important determinations with a diamond is its origin. Did it occur naturally, coming from the earth, or was it enhanced in a laboratory? Making these determinations requires scientific equipment of the highest caliber. Spectroscopy is used to analyze the diamond, and many other types of instruments aid us in determining a natural diamond versus a diamond that's been enhanced in a laboratory. I hope you all feel a little bit more like an expert as you begin to understand more about this rich and fascinating field of gemstones. Please visit our website, and thanks very much for joining us.